Back here on the American Express halftime report. So LeBron James has a game tonight in Boston. Earlier today, he was in Springfield watching his son.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about this.
About him watching his son?
No, not that. I don't know if we should be showing high school kids.
Oh, stop it.
He's a freshman in high school.
He's pretty good. Let him go.
The other networks have kind of taken over the high school television.
I'm just curious. Do these high school players, we always talk about college players being exploited. This is the ultimate exploitation.
It's good basketball. Let it go.
That's not the point, Shaq.
So what is the
What is the financial incentive other than the network making money on these high school kids? We always complain about college teams are making all this money, but
high school.
This high school.
It's going to be middle school next.
Come on, man.
I'm hosting the middle school
It's always been like
No,
that,
listen, I'm just asking.
I agree.
You agree?
I agree. I agree.
Come on, man.
Stop it.
I do. I think
stop
it's
whining.
to the
Two
point.
powerhouse high schools playing.
Well, if you're
That's
talking
a big
about
spotlight with TV at a very early age.
No, but if you're saying that the teams are, that this is an amateur sport, and then you want kids not to get paid and think about money, then you can't make
money on them.
You can't make money on them. It doesn't make
You're
any
making
sense.
money on the college kids. Now you're making money on high school kids.
First
Give
of
me
all-
a break.
Hey, just a second. We need, because we have to get this in, okay? We need to step back, go to Memphis. Halftime ceremonies and halftime entertainment there. Leslie Odom of Hamilton fame, singing Bridge Over Troubled. Sports Legacy Awards were handed out to Caron Butler and Robert Parrish and Cheryl Swoops and Doug Williams. And the Pelicans in control with Drew Holiday back in there after missing 7 games.
Cashed out today. He cashed out.
I'd like to see him with a contender, though.
Brandon Ingram out of the corner for 3. They had 15 threes in the half, and they get Zion back on Wednesday night.
How could you tell?
Bang, bang.
Don't only talk about it.
Holiday there, and then
Good pass.
If I had $1 for every time I saw Zion highlight the last couple of days, I'd be a billionaire. We get it, Espen. We know he's playing.
Boy.
Freeze him.
Yeah, look at that. He's great with that left hand right there.
16 and 9 on 5 of 14 shooting for John Morant.
That little Jackson kid is balling too. Speaking of balling, don't leave him open.
Yeah, they were down 25, came back to cut it to 5, and then J.J. Redick, the number 2 3-point shooter in the league, knocked that one down for a 126-116 New Orleans win. Away team and home team probably not going to cut it on that scoreboard.
0-0.
Wow.
Who did that one?
The crack staff.
Oh, man, let's tell you right now. I'm going upstairs.
Man.
Heads are going to be...
Wow. Y'all make fun of me every time I say something stupid. That was good, Earth.
New Orleans 11-5 after their 13-game losing streak, and Memphis has its 7-game winning streak snapped. They'd won 6 in a row at home. On we move. Orlando and Charlotte.
Oh, my God. Can we wait till this DVD come out? I'll catch this one on the plane.
Markelle Fultz with the floater.
He got his confidence back now.
Nice. I'm happy for him.
And I'm happy for him.
I don't know if he meant to bank that
3.
still, though.
Boy, these...
Oh, my goodness. Oh, dunk.
Oh, who that?
Terrence
Darryl
Ross can do
Armstrong?
that. Terrence,
Like Darryl Armstrong out there.
Nick Vucevic beat the shot clock buzzer. Why don't you off the glass?
Shaq rolling over in his grave watching the Orlando Magic.
No, they won by 30.
He's still rolling over his grave watching.
They win
Boy
it.
back at Mo Bamba.
Road team wins it over home team. 106.
Come on, man. That's embarrassing right there.
7 straight losses for the Hornets. 6 in a row at home they've dropped. And Orlando, 6-game trip, 3-3.
Orlando's playing better now.
Yeah, they are. 21-20
Come on, Charlotte.
is their record.
Michael Jordan. Oh, no.
How about the Knicks and the Cavs?
How about let's just wait for this one, too?
Kevin Love and the Cavs.
Kevin Love, don't worry about it. About 3 weeks, you're going to be on a contender.
Marcus Morris. And then Julius Randle.
Games like this don't tell you
They each had 19.
Yeah, it tell me that I don't need that league pass.
There's Larry Nance for 3 out of the corner.
Chuck, you don't need that
We don't need
lead.
that league pass.
Oh, so you wouldn't watch this game?
Man, I wouldn't watch this game if they paid me to.
Okay. We're paying you and you watch it.
I'm watching The Good Doctor, I ain't going to lie.
106-86 as we scramble.
Come on, man.
Knicks Cavs highlight. as the Knicks snap their 3-game losing streak. They'd also lost 5 in a row on a road, but that streak's over.
Come on, man. Y'all be trying to blame y'all coach. Y'all players suck. It ain't the coach.
And, hey, how about this?
Come on, Ernie.
No, you're getting worse.
Come on, Ernie.
Wizards.
Come on, man. Let me tell you something.
What about this game?
Listen,
look at him.
listen,
Got him.
listen, I respect the fans, but let me tell you something. You went to this game.
come on,
you got no life.
Bradley Beal had 29.
You got zero.
You wouldn't
life.
go to this game?
I would not. Hey, listen, I would not. Oh, see, why y'all? Do y'all know what y'all record is?
13 and 28 coming in.
Yo, if anybody danced on the sideline.
Come on, man. Stop dancing.
Give me some music then, Kenny.
There's hardly enough time. Because
You want to dance? This the music y'all be dancing to. Sorry, Drummond. I know you got hurt.
Those are not boxers.
still 100.
I know he can't wait for the trade deadline to get the hell out
The
of.
Pistons have lost 10 straight games in Washington.
That's
Oh, my God.
Come on, that's it. Come on, Ernie. Ernie, that's
They lost
impossible.
10 games
They've
in
lost
Washington.
10 in a row
That's
in
not right.
Washington.
That's not right.
Come on,
That's
Ernie.
not
You got to get that. Hey, underdog, check the
John
stats.
Wall ain't been playing for
Hey, coach's challenge.
That's to wrap things up on Inside.
Oh, the coach's challenge. That can't be true.
After they lost 13 games in a row, the Pelicans then went 10-5, trying to make it 11-5, and they are taking it at the Memphis Grizzlies after 24 minutes at FedEx Forum. American Express halftime report. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith and Charles Barkley on this MLK Day. 3 games to come here on TNT. So this one. And then we've got the Lakers and Celtics, and then we've got the Warriors and the Blazers. And
2.5.
2.5.
and I know, but it's 3 games total that we're bringing you.
Stop.
TNT. So
AFP,
we also have American Express teammates, and I fully expected when we did this we'd be talking about Ja Morant.
He's not had a good half.
No, he has not. So we're talking Drew Holiday, who's missed 7 games. For the Pelicans with a strained left elbow, and he's looking great today with 21. Josh Hart contributing 10 off the New Orleans bench, and it has been all New Orleans. And Shaq's breakdown includes a look at both sides. Is this correct, big fella?
Yes, pay attention, fellas.
Okay.
When we were younger, we played inside, outside, right?
Yes, sir.
All in the same game. Now these teams, one's playing inside, one's playing outside. Take a look. Right here, you see in Memphis, Charles, you like this, they're playing that old school high percentage basketball, taking in the post, score right over you. Again, right here, we're not shooting jumpers. We're going to take advantage of the mismatches. You're too little. Barbecue chicken alert. Now here, New Orleans, you know what? We don't want to play outside. Our big fella's on the bench. He should be playing today, but he'll probably play tomorrow. We're going to do what we do right here. Shoot it from the outside. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But a very different game from when we played, fellas. Again, we used to play inside out, but these teams, you either play inside or you play all outside.
How about New Orleans hitting a franchise record for a half? 15 threes. They were 15 out of
Outside.
28. Yeah, they are from the outside normally, 3-pointers. So 69-50 is the halftime score. Yeah, go ahead, Chuck.
Okay.
Well,
I wanted to give you what you said we were talking about.
go ahead, Kenny.
Because I'm not running the board because he and I were debating. If you're general manager, which young team would you want? The Memphis Grizzlies or the New Orleans Pelicans?
Well,
And this is where the debate began.
and I think when Zion comes back
Which will be Wednesday.
because Jackson and Ja Morant are nice building pieces for the Grizzlies going forward. But when Zion comes back and Ingram, those are going to be 2 nice building blocks too. But it's going to be interesting how those 2 guys play together. Because when you find out who's a good player or a great player, you have to see them play with other talent. There's a lot. I was talking to the great Kevin McHale in the back, and we were talking, and Steve Smith, we were talking about there's a lot of looters in the NBA. But there's a lot of looters in the ride around here, guys who put up great numbers who can't play dead.
Thank you.
And when you get to, it's going to be curious when Zion comes back because that's going to cut down on Brandon Ingram's touches. He's going to probably get 10 to 15 less touches. And how you become a great player, what am I going to do those other 15 possessions? whether I'm going to be a rebounder or defender. So you really can't judge these guys. Like I said, there's a lot of looters in the ride around going around in the NBA today.
Meantime, the first half for John Morant, 3 points, 4 assists, 1 out of 5 shooting for the.
But this ain't a good matchup.
The guy who's going to be the rookie of the year.
Well, no, I also think that his game, Joel said it, 15 touches that he doesn't, because there's an assist right there. The ability to freeze it, if y'all can freeze that, can y'all freeze that anywhere? Is like another post-up guy. So here he is in the paint, regardless of what happens, he puts 2 feet in the paint on every other possession. So now the defense sucks in, he's able to find people. Now they have better shooting opportunities or driving lanes. So you don't measure his game only by points or assists. It's the ability to affect the game, and he does it even when he's not playing well. The game could be affected.
We got to. Well, you think what time does Zion game start Wednesday? I want
Tuesday.
to. Okay, I want to make sure.
Wednesday.
Man. I'm not sure.
I mean, they got to start the game earlier because it seems like he's going to bed real early right now.
He just needs to get back on the floor, man. That'll wake him up.
What you say, Chuck?
Memphis, by the way, number 8 in the West coming in. They're getting beat by 19 at home. I had it on reliable authority before this game started that the Boston Celtics, it was going to be their night. 69-55 is the Boston lead over the Lakers. That voice of authority, believe, was Charles Barkley, who
Guaranteed
a Celtic victory tonight. After we had pointed out that Kemba Walker in his career in games against LeBron James was 0 for 28. But the Celtics lead it 69-55. It's the American Express halftime report, everybody, and we got the American Express teammates from the first half. For the Boston Celtics, who lead it by double digits. Jason Tatum's got 15. Kemba Walker got himself 11, looking for that first win against LeBron. And this isn't a game the Celtics got punched in the mouth right out of the gate, fell behind 8-0. And they lead at 69-55. You had no doubt, did you, Kenny, when Charles was making this proclamation?
I have a lot of doubt. I still have doubt.
But what, this is something, boy, Boston needs a half like this as much as they have been struggling.
I'm going to get Shaq roused up just by this comment. These 3 guys with Boston, and this is why he guaranteed to me, with Kemba, with Jason Tatum, and Brown, they're like a smaller version of what Clay, Steph,
Hey, man.
No, a smaller version in this regard. No
regard. Stop.
I'm going to tell you, that's what I want to get him.
Stop. Come
in
on
this
now.
regard, I'm going to show you.
Stop
I'm going
it,
to tell you in
Kenneth.
this regard.
Stop it,
In this
Kenneth.
regard. I'm not saying they're them. I just love messing with Shaq. I knew he was going to go there. But anyway, the fact that this is why Boston is tough. Honestly, it's not, they're nowhere near those 3 players, but let's roll the tape. Is the fact that each of these guys command so much attention off the dribble. Here you have Kemba commanding 2 players. Boom. Now you get it back out, you throw it over to Hayward, and it gets back over to Brown, and now freeze it here. Because most guys here, they're going to look for the roller. But LeBron has eyes on Brown. Bradley has eyes on Brown. Kuzma has eyes on Brown. There's no way he should score, but he does not only score, he's able to get to the rim and make a tough shot to go in. That's one guy. The same thing again with Jason Tatum. We know his isolation skill. He went to Kobe in one summer. His isolation skill and his pick and roll skill off the dribble is phenomenal for his young age. Again, then the best in the business almost at this. Best young guards in the business at doing it is Kemba. He doesn't get the shot he wants now, but Avery Bradley frees it. Avery Bradley is probably still one of the top 10 defenders at that position in the league. But watch he gets Avery back, and he backs you up, and then he gets back into the shot. So yes, 3 guys that could score. I just want the best with Shaq.
Come on, man. Stop it. I agree with Shaq.
That's why you guarantee, because they
That's
got
not
3 guys
why.
that score.
That's not why I guarantee.
Oh, you just were saying this.
Only team with 3 starters averaging 20 is the Boston Celtics.
Yes.
That's difficult. You don't think that's very difficult?
That's 60 points.
But that's
Only
3
team in the
guys.
league that
Only
has
team
3
that
starters
has 3
doing
guys
it.
that could do that.
I'm just telling you, the reason I like the Celtics tonight was, number one, they were due for when you play LeBron, Anthony Davis, and the Lakers, Celtics, you're going to be pumped for the game. I thought the Lakers would have a letdown going on national television, beating the Rockets Saturday night. They're going to get Anthony Davis back. They're like, okay, we're automatically better. We're going to have a letdown. That's why I thought the Celtics would win tonight.
Limited minutes for Anthony Davis in the first half. 12 minutes as he makes his return. 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. LeBron's got 13 and 8 assists to lead the Lakers.
I'm about to rile Kenny up. LeBron is his 17th season, leading the league in assists. Players like one of my teammates named Mike Penberthy. Right here, the first play of the game. Mike used to do this to me all the time. LeBron throws a lob to my main man, JaVale McGee. See, Mike used to do this all the time. He used to call a play, right? And then when you go back door, Mike Penberthy would make the same pass. He was a great player. I hope Kenny's not getting around it. But no, LeBron, look, 17th season. You shouldn't double him. If you double him, he will find this guy wide open.
You wouldn't double him, Shaq? What would you do with LeBron right now?
Let him get his numbers.
17th year.
Scoring numbers.
17th year, I would say get 40 every night.
But he won't be able to sustain that. But one of the weaknesses of the Lakers is when LeBron goes out the game, they don't have a playmaker. That's one of the reasons they really need a playmaker if they're going to beat the Clippers or somebody.
You're telling me you got LeBron James, Anthony Davis, you got all of these young Kuzma, all these young players around him, and you say
And Rondo is a playmaker.
They need
more.
No.
Rondo's a playmaker.
They don't need more player. They need a playmaker.
Rondo's not a playmaker?
No, that was 10 years ago. They need a point guard that can play in today's type of game. That's a three-point shooter. Listen, Rondo's been a good player for a long time, but this is not 2005. This is 2020.
69, 55.
2020.
And a nice shout out to Mike Penberthy.
Yes.
He could shoot that thing, couldn't
Yes, he
he,
can
Shaq?
shoot that thing.
You got a
And
ring, too.
And he was a great assist guy. Love you,
got
Mike.
the championship club, remember?
Yes, indeed.
And Mike Penberthy.
Yeah, he was in here.
He was in that championship club that night.
Man, Mike assist Penberthy.
Welcome back to the American Express halftime report. Y'all see what happened in Houston tonight?
No,
it was all Rockets.
Right.
I mean, here's Westbrook to Capella. Russ had a triple-double on the night. He had 32, 11, and 12. His 8th of the season, and now he's got a triple-double against everybody
Give me
in the
that.
league.
You ain't gonna dunk it, though.
So they're up 16 going to the fourth quarter at home against OKC.
No way. No way.
Thunder 16-1 to tie the game. That's Gallinari.
Give me that. Another
And
foul.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And OKC's got the lead. Dennis Schroeder.
Got him.
27-7 run to end the game.
Oh,
And
you know
the
Chris
Thunder
Paul's loving this.
Beat them 112-107.
Wow.
James Harden on the night, 29 points on 29 shots, 1 of 17 from 3.
Wow. And 10,000 dribbles.
Triple header, the rematch of last year's Western Conference Finals, when Golden State swept Portland, and the Warriors with a 4-point lead after 24 minutes.
Well, that's probably not going to happen this year.
I would say that you are right on with
Well,
that
they could
one.
get hot.
Remember, I was just thinking, remember how hot you were on the Portland Trailblazers last year?
I was until Nurkic got hurt.
Yep.
Because I love Nurkic and Zach Collins, who's been out. But this is awful, man, because the Warriors stink, and they're beating the Trailblazers. I mean, that's not a good look.
The two teams combining to go 5 for 29 from 3 in the first half.
You know, Ernie.
What?
They're so hard on the Warriors. They don't stink. They're just depleted. Stop.
Yeah.
They're
They
depleted.
are.
Yes, they don't have their guys. Don't say stink.
Well, if they don't have their
evaluating-
guys,
Don't say
But you
stink.
can't evaluate a team.
I'm not evaluating.
That's like it's saying, like, somebody comes
I'm evaluating the team that I'm watching right now.
No, that's like you come to
Don't
work
say
sick
stink.
and you have the flu, and I evaluate your performance based on the flu. You're sick. You're injured. You
this
can't evaluate.
They've been sick all season. It ain't just tonight I'm evaluating them.
That's my
This
point.
What's the longest damn flu in history?
American Express teammates from the first 24 minutes.
So if they stink and they're up by 4, what is
Alec,
Portland?
That tells you
Alec
about the
Burks and
Trailblazers.
D'Angelo Russell. Yeah, that's what I was getting at with the Chuckster.
No, you
brought that up.
lighting the fuse, Ernie.
No, I wasn't. I was just saying, I remember when you were hot on the Portland
I
Trailblazers
remember
last
when
year.
Kenny, you actually agreed with me.
I remember when you wasn't an instigator too, Ernie.
First of all, stay off Ernie like that.
It's been a long day, Kenny. We're here 7 hours at this point, and we're watching this game to wrap up the night.
We've seen some bad basketball today.
But he's got some breakdown
I'm
footage.
not going to say that they stink. However, I don't watch them, so I don't know their names. But I know they play hard. Golden State Warriors play hard. I don't know their names. 'Cause without Clay and Stephen, I'm not watching. But these guys,
Who's this right here?
I don't. It look like is that Pascal?
That's
No,
Chris.
that's Morris.
That's
I don't know.
Chris.
But listen, they play hard. Kerr has done a great
Who's
job.
the guy making his
Taking this depleted team and asking them to play hard. They're not really good, but they play hard.
Wait,
right now they're.
when I said they wasn't good, why did I get yelled at?
I said, yeah, they're not good, but I'm not going to say they stink.
Well, you couldn't say they stink because you couldn't say the names of the guys that stink.
Because I don't watch them. Without Stephen Clay,
So you don't know if they stink.
I know that. Listen, I know they're up by 4.
Hey, their problems are obvious. I mean, this is
know
a
that.
depleted
Yeah,
team. You don't expect them to do anything. Portland's the
Stinkers are harsh.
disappointing
Portland
team.
is a real disappointing.
Yeah.
When you have
Let's see, Alec Burks, Eric Pasha, I know Willie.
yeah.
I know D'Angelo. Who's Damian Lee? Damian Lee from Orlando?
no, that's Courtney Lee.
Oh, yeah, Courtney Lee.
Let's let Chuck have his say, and then we'll go to break.
My bad.
If
Who
you
they
have-
play for?
With no Clay and Steph, they have the best backcourt in the NBA.
Yeah.
You should not be this bad with the best backcourt in the NBA. That's my problem with the Trailblazers. They've been a disappointment. I mean, McCollum is not playing tonight, but he's played pretty much all season. But if you got the best backcourt,
I think they have the best backcourt.
without staying Clef,
Clay and Steph.
Staying Clef.
Steph and Clay.
It's been a long day for everybody.
No,
Staying
seriously,
Clef.
they got the best backcourt when those two guys on there. They should not be this bad.
Okay.
Even with the other
I agree.
injuries.
I agree.
Let's take a break, and we'll come back and do some highlights from a couple other games today. There were 14 games on the slate on this MLB.
Courtney Lee, that's who that was.
Yeah,
That's what I just said.
Like, they-
just before he said
But Damon
Jordan
staying quiet.
Poole.
he's actually related to Steph Curry. He married his sister.